Welcome, friends, recycling aficionados, and people that just want to help their community, to our first episode of Trash Talk, where we break down the do's and don'ts of garbage disposal. I'm your host, Lockie, joined by a local member of the community and local business owner, Brad Bystander. And through this podcast mini-series today, we hope to educate and inform on why littering is the number one issue affecting our communities right now.
The number one issue?
Well, we have to draw on audiences somehow. I can't say it's the 16th largest issue.
Over youth crime?
Yes, I am over youth crime. I'm over hearing about youths littering and criming around. Did you know youth are the most likely age demographic to litter?
You know there's other crimes, right? And that's not what
So, Brad, if you see rubbish lying on the ground, outside, in public, what would you do about it usually?
I guess it depends on what type of rubbish it is. If I see a bin nearby, how many people are nearby, stuff like that.
How would that make a difference in your decision making?
Yeah, well, at least if there are a lot of people around, I know that somebody else will eventually pick it up and dispose of it.
You do?
I guess it's more of a hope. I mean, sometimes I have places to be, you know, and I can't just pick up every piece of trash I see in the street.
So what makes you think other people act better than you?
Sorry, am I being cross-examined here?
Folks, it's people like Brad who make it harder for us to be proud of our local community. After all, how can we, if it's littered with rubbish? Okay, Brad, let's prescribe you with something small to do to help ease you into picking up rubbish you find that isn't yours.
Okay.
If you see a bin nearby, whether that be in a park, a street, or there's rubbish near but not inside it, just pick it up and dispose of it. It helps the council worker who is to clean up the street and ensures that the rubbish isn't blown by the wind into people's gardens, drainage systems, and waterways.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
It's better to take baby steps than none at all. Thank you to our guest Brad for giving us the layman's perspective on this issue, but now we must move on to the next topic and root of the problem.
Wait.
Why do people litter in the first place?
Wait, that's it? I thought I was here to promote my business.
And moving along to our phone call section, where you, the viewer, can give us a perspective on why you think people litter. And it looks like we already have someone. Larry Litter, take it away.
I litter because I don't care. What's one more person's trash gonna do?
I'm sorry, sir. Did you say you litter?
Yeah, I did. It's just easier. For me, the bins in this city are too far apart. I can drink a whole bottle of water between one bin and the next. Where am I supposed to put it? What, do you want me to hold on to it for later? Psh, nah, I'm not doing that. I mean, the floor's right there.
But what about your community? Don't you feel bad walking amongst trash strewn all across the street?
The community? Why should I care for them? Those pests have never done anything for me before. I get no direct benefit from a clean neighborhood. Frankly, I wish it was dirtier. Lower the council rates, you know.
So clearly I am not going to be able to change your mind. Why did you even call in?
I guess you could say I wanted to send a message.
A message?
I want to let my littering brethren know that they don't have to be alone anymore. That the cleaners can't take us down. We're lazier and can spread so much more trash than they can ever pick up.
You're just an awful person. Sorry, I have to end the call here.
I will not be silent!
With people like this in our community, we need to make sure that there are those that help, those that don't stand by and choose to keep our communities clean. Let's move on to another caller, shall we? We have Jeremy Green on the line.
Hi, I just want to say I'm glad there's a channel like yours that promotes a growing issue like this. I pick up trash in my neighborhood all the time. Carry around a folded bag and try to grab as much as I can to and from work. On the weekends, I go to the park and volunteer when I'm not working out. It's tough reaching down to pick up trash with this 6'3" frame, but we all have to make sacrifices to help our community, right?
You sound like a model citizen, Jeremy. I'm interested. What do you think about our previous caller?
The ignorance of some people, it's insufferable. Just goes to show we need to pick up the slack of others who don't care.
You know, that's refreshing to hear, Jeremy. Can I say on behalf of the community, thanks for keeping it green, and I'm glad there's people like you out there. That ends our phone call segment and episode today. Thanks for tuning into the podcast, and make sure we reduce, reuse, and recycle. See you next time. Make sure we keep the trash talk going.